Well, hello, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Today is just a little introductory on how you sell online, okay? How to resell online. All right. Now, most people think that it takes a lot of money. It doesn't take much money at all. Actually, it takes a few dollars. And the reason I say that is because sometimes you can find products for free. A lot of times you can find products for free, maybe stuff around your house, or actually people are giving away stuff. And if you can grab a box, you can print it somewhere, you can get to a post office, and you can make money. It's that simple. So here's the formula, okay? That's what I tell most people to do. First thing you do is you go out to maybe a thrift store, garage sale, something. You don't have a big budget. Let's say you got $6, okay? What you want to do is find stuff that is $2, $3 a piece, okay? And hopefully that $2, $3 can bring you back 20, 30, 40. I think the most I've sold was I sold one book for $232. Now that wasn't on eBay, that was on Amazon, and Amazon is a lot different. But let's just stick to eBay right now, okay? eBay, you can sell all kinds of stuff. You have no idea what you can sell. It's crazy what you can sell. But if you're not actually trying to sell it, then you'll never be in the game. Okay? You actually have to put stuff on there. So, first thing I tell people to do is go find a product. Now, these people say, what product do I sell? Most people, or I'd say you probably know something that's undervalued when you walk into a thrift store or a garage sale. Let's say it is for instance, I found for $3, I found some labels. It was a box of 2,500 labels. Now, me knowing labels, I know that a regular box of labels, maybe 150, goes for 18 bucks, 14 bucks. So if it's 2,500 labels, I automatically knew without having to do any research that I could sell these labels at a much higher price than $2.95 of what I found it for. End up selling for about 35 bucks. Okay? So what I'm saying is you don't necessarily need tools sometimes. Just use your intuition. Just look at it and say, hey, this looks like it could be worth money. And you can kind of feel it. Maybe you go to the Goodwill and you find a cashmere sweater. Well, guess what? Cashmere is very expensive. You should know that off top. Just the way it feels, it's going to feel a lot different than a regular shirt will, a regular sweater will. It's going to be nice and soft. One I found that was cashmere actually said Saks Fifth Avenue on the tag. Well, I already know if I buy it for $5, it's going to go for way more than that just because it's from Saks. Originally, it was probably 100 and something dollars, okay, for a cashmere sweater, a good cashmere sweater. So, what I definitely would suggest that people would do is, hey, look, man, just feel around sometimes. Sometimes you can just feel material. It just feels good. But you can just use your eye, okay? Just use your eye just to kind of see, just, don't make it too hard on yourself. It's just very logical, okay? Like something is worth more sometimes than what they're selling it for. And if you do, then you buy it. You list it on eBay, you ship it, you get your money. It's that simple. Now, I think one of the other big hindrances is people say, well, I don't know how to use eBay. Guess what? They make eBay for idiots, okay? Not for smart people. See, most smart people, they overanalyze stuff. And that's like most of the problem that they usually have. Okay, what they want to do is they think that going into it, oh, it's going to be so tough, blah, blah, blah. They make these platforms for idiots to use. They have to make them for idiots to use because they want everybody to use it. So if you're halfway intelligent, okay, halfway intelligent, you will have no problem listing on eBay or selling on eBay. All right. Here's one of my hacks that I tell people all the time to use. If you want to list something and you don't know how to do it, go find somebody that sold it, okay? Once you find somebody that sold it, you just use their listing. It'll say sell one like this, probably at the bottom. If you're on your cell phone, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, look for sell like this, you click on it, and all it's going to ask you to do is list the pictures, and it's going to ask you for the description. And you just have to make sure that all your stuff matches up. that the previous person, let's say if it was a pair of shoes, right? Maybe they were selling a size 8, you have a size 13. You just got to make sure that you list that in your description, and also maybe in some of the details that it adds. But you'll see where you can actually change the size of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it too complicated. This stuff is very, it's so simple. It's so simple that you're going to overanalyze how hard you think it's going to be to do. So my first thing is hey, look, just go, before you even sell anything, just go find a product and say sell similar, and you'll see how easy it is to do. You just take the pictures and you list a description. Your description doesn't even have to be, you know, 100 pages. It doesn't even have to be 100 words. Sometimes it could be the length, the width, the height, the color, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you listed maybe in the title, it might be the same thing as the description. Excuse me. So the moral of the story is, what I'm trying to really say is, do not overanalyze eBay. eBay is a very simple platform to use, extremely simple platform to use. But people always overanalyze. Oh, I think it's going to be too hard. Just stop. Just do it, okay? That's what I tell people all the time. If you just try it. Download the app, okay? Go find something, look up, and so it says sell similar. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, it's there too, but it's a lot easier to see on your phone. Go hit sell similar, and you'll see how easy it is to list stuff. It only takes 2 minutes to list something, 5 at the most. Let's say when you start off, it'll take 5 to 8 minutes to list. Once you start getting good, it'll take a minute or two sometimes. I mean, it's that simple. Now you actually have stuff on the market, and you can actually start getting money back, which is the most important thing about doing this stuff, is that, you know, you're trying to change your lifestyle. You maybe want to go on vacation. You maybe want to start saving for your kids' college tuition. Well, right now is the perfect opportunity for you to do it. It's right now. So stop what you're doing, download the app first, and just start playing with the app, learning different things. Look on the sold listings. Once you type in the product, then you'll find, if you'll hit the filter button, you'll see sold listings, and the sold listings will tell you what the thing actually sold for, and you can kind of gauge about, you know, how much you can price your item for. And sometimes eBay takes it a step easier, and they'll say, hey, sell it for this price because we think it'll sell at that price. So now you don't really even have to do any work, you know? You just had to take some pictures. Like, you go buy it, you take pictures in the back of your car. Before you even get home, you list it before you even leave the spot. You don't have to take the professional pictures all the time. I sell stuff without taking professional pictures all the time. Now, I made a white box. Very easy to make. You can look up tutorials on how to make a white box out of a cardboard box and a couple lights and some pieces of fabric, some white pieces of fabric. So simple. You know, we're talking about a maximum investment of about $18 maybe for the fabric, a $2 box or a $1.50 box, or maybe you can find a big box in the trash. So now you know, so you cut out holes on both sides, and you put the linen on each side of it, and then you put the lights on each side of it, and then you've got a white box for professional photos with your cell phone. Cell phones take amazing pictures. You don't need a high resolution camera. You don't need all this. You need your cell phone. That's all you need, okay? So I'll be putting other videos up about the white box that I've used, or I might be upgrading soon, but for the most part, I bought a box from Walmart. I cut holes out on both sides of it. I put some fabric on each side of the box, okay? And then you get a piece of white cardboard, you stick it inside the box, and you're good to go. I promise I take amazing pictures with a total investment of it took me about $8 to $12. You can go buy the ones on Amazon if you want to. They work pretty good. I'm not gonna say they work great, but they work good. You know, or if you're like me, you didn't have much when you started this venture out, you want to make it as cheap as possible, that is the best way to do it. I definitely would suggest that what you do is go look up how to make a cheap light box, and I promise you'll be so amazed about how easy it is. You can take some sheets from around your house maybe. Maybe you have some white linen napkins, okay, laying around the house. You put that on, you cut out the hole on the side, you make sure that the linen can stretch over the hole that you put on the side of the box, and it's so simple to take pictures nowadays. But like I said, you don't even have to do that on eBay, okay? You can go straight in your trunk and just take the pictures, or make sure your trunk is kind of clean. It don't have to be all the, make sure it's kind of clean though. You know, and you just take the pictures right then and there. Maybe it's a pair of shoes, you put them in the trunk, okay? Just like that. You take multiple angles of them and you keep it moving, man. Listen, don't overcomplicate this process, please. Do not. People always try to overcomplicate the process of eBay, and I tell people all the time, you're overthinking it. Just do it, okay? Just get out there and do it. Go find